and welcome back to Motivational Mondays with Duncan. I hope you're still doing well. I hope you're safe. I hope you're staying home, unless if you do need to leave the house. Well, I've been working from home from week one of the lockdown in South Africa, and I'm still continuing to do that. I work for a tobacco company, so we're actually still not selling right now. But my company is being very good to me and they're still paying me, and I do not take that for granted at all. I understand there are a lot of people that aren't able to work right now, are not receiving any income. And yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is I have less money now because I can't continue with some of my side hustles. However, I am grateful that I still have a job. I actually tried something new today. I did my nails, well, half of my nails. And yeah, I'm trying to move into this new normal that they keep talking about, which for me is basically teaching myself how to do my own nails. And pretty soon I'm gonna need to learn how to braid my own hair because, as you can see, my hair is growing, and yeah, it's becoming a bit tricky because wow, as it grows, I'm gonna start looking like I'm in 1980 something. So I don't want to look like that. Today, I want to talk about a topic that I feel we can kind of all relate to and has been moving around for many years, probably even since the beginning of time. I want to talk about whether you should share your dreams and goals or ideas with your friends, your family, basically just other people. A lot of people think that you should like keep it to yourself, don't tell anybody in case somebody might steal it, or whatever. Or you don't want to just hear people, you don't want people to just hear you talk, or you want to surprise people, you don't want to talk and then they see and then they're like, yeah, she said she was going to do that. Some people, it's really just about under promising and over producing, or whatever the saying is. So I want to share with you my personal experiences and my personal opinion on this, which is yes, you should be sharing your ideas and goals with other people. Personally, I think it will take you much longer to get to your goal in most cases if you don't share, right? I found that sharing your ideas with people actually helps you to reach more opportunities or to get more opportunities. I'll share a few. So when I was still in varsity, I wanted to start a non-profit organization. I kind of still do. I did sort of start a non-profit organization in my final year. It was called Big Sister, or it is called Big Sister. And the second I actually told somebody that, oh, I really want to do this thing, I want to start a non-profit organization. I want to start a non-profit organization for young people, that's going to educate young people about what success is all about, so they can make the right decisions or good decisions for themselves to be able to get into adult world, or to be able basically to just live the rest of their lives. You guys know all about this. I share all about it in a lot of my videos about the definition of success, etc. So I did share this with a friend of mine, and before you know it, she's letting me know what her ideas are, and more friends, and we collaborated to actually launch this organization. What am I trying to tell you? It's that sharing that was the reason why I ended up launching the organization. It didn't really go far, and I do regret that. But however, the point is, I would not have actually started with that organization had they not been people that I had shared this with, who actually pushed me and believed in me, and they ran with the vision. Fine. Another example that I can give you is that, when I first started comedy, right? Yes, I would like put my posters on my social media, but also at the same time, I was kind of like, oh, should I tell people that I'm a comedian or whatever? And well, I did. And that's when, like, friends and people that I used to know in the past would call me and say, hey, we're having this gig, so we're having this event, and would you like to be the MC? Would you like to be the comedian, or whatever it is? And the last example that I'm going to give you is similar to this non-profit organization stuff that I've always been interested in, and motivational speaking as well. My friend got me an opportunity just before lockdown, actually, where I was gonna go and speak at different schools. But it's not that he went to look for this opportunity for me. he was with a friend of his, right, who was saying that she wants to start this. She already has everything. She's got sponsors, she just needs somebody who's gonna partner with her on this, who's gonna help her with the talks and do some of the talks. And the friend said, hey, look, I actually know somebody who is very keen on this type of stuff, and she has done it in the past, and I think she's good at it, even if I have to say so myself. Anyway, so he told her that, and then he hooked us up, and her and I started talking, and I was like, sure, let's do this. So we were actually supposed to be doing it, but a week later government closed schools, and obviously I could not actually start on that journey. But the reason I'm telling you all of this is so that you can see that sometimes sharing your ideas or your plans and your goals with other people can really help you, and it can open doors that are unable to be opened if you're just silent about it. People might offer other people around you opportunities, not knowing that you actually need this opportunity or you would use it to better use, right? I know a lot of people have this fear of, maybe this person might steal my idea or whatever. I don't think it's possible for somebody to steal something that's completely yours. What I'm saying to you is, if an idea is uniquely yours and you already have the corners and the details of this particular thing, it's not possible for somebody to actually take it away from you, right? The only possibility is that somebody might create something like it, but so what, right? If yours does not look the same as that other person's because it's originally your idea, and then you're able to produce it, now you're probably thinking, but what if the other person steals my idea and creates something better? Then they've created something better. What can you do about it? Like, anybody is able to create something across the world that you've thought about. Unfortunately, our human brains work in such a similar way that there are times when I sit and I think of something, I think of an idea, I'm like, it would be so great if I could invent this. And then I Google it, and somebody across the world has already designed it. But guess what? It's never going to be the same as what I have in mind. So don't give away your code. Okay, I'm speaking in code because I've been watching a lot of like computer science and IT stuff. But don't give away your code, but tell other people what your ideas are, because they can help you. So I told you I did my nails, right? I mean, I did tell you that to just let you know what I'm doing with my life, but there's another purpose. So while I was doing my nails, a few of them chipped and didn't look perfect and blah blah. This basically, it looks good from afar, but if you like zoom in, you'll see that it's not that perfect. There's like gaps and stuff in between. However, let's use this little example. If I had asked somebody who's a professional with nails or who knows really how to do nails, and I said, hey guys, I want to do my nails, what do you think I should look out for, or what should I do? Yes, YouTube videos are great, and there's a lot of tutorials on the internet. Could have watched those as well. However, you guys know sometimes people, especially with the afros, right? You'll watch a video about wash day, right? Or about how to get the perfect curls in your hair or something like that. And then you try and replicate that thing that you saw on YouTube, but it doesn't work out the same way, right? It happens. It's like sometimes when you try a cake recipe and your cake just doesn't work out that way. It helps to actually ask mom who understands your situation so much better, mom who knows what type of oven you have, mom who knows what type of sugar you're most likely to use, who's gonna say, okay, but don't use brown sugar, use white sugar. Oh, your stove, yeah, put it on 200, don't put it on 170. So it actually helps to sometimes speak to people who know you better and who understand the circumstances of your situation better, right? So if I had asked a friend of mine who does her nails already, she knows how tiny my nails are, right? And she would say, okay, why don't you rather do this? Or she knows that my hand is, what's the English word? I forgot, but when you can't be steady, right? So maybe she knows that, and she can say, okay, put something around your nail that's gonna help you to make sure you stay within the lines. Okay, so my key takeaway to you today, or my message to you today, is Don't be afraid of sharing your goals and your dreams with your friends, right? Especially if it's people that you know people, or people who know things. Sometimes you have friends who just know things, and they can give you a different perspective to what you're thinking. I, for example, with my stand-up comedy, before I try a new joke on stage, I will share it with at least one person, right? Or two people, and I'll be like, my friends know, I'll be like, sorry, do you think that this is funny? And then tell them this new gag that I've written or something. By the time it gets on stage, I'm not surprised when people laugh, or I'm not surprised when people don't laugh, because my friend has already said, yeah, it's funny, but I don't know, hey, like, I don't know, go try it on stage, but it's funny, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then when I do try it on stage and people just go, ha, then I understand that, oh yes, she did already say, or he did already say that it's not that funny. It's okay. It's haha, but it's not. Okay, key message. I do think it's a good idea to share your goals, your dreams, your ideas with people. Share it with friends, share it with family, bounce off ideas of people, and who knows what opportunities, what doors can be opened for you with you just saying it. I'm going to say one last thing before I close this up. I think last year there was a time when I did a video and I mentioned that when I started doing my YouTube channels, I actually added onto my Instagram bio motivational speaker, right? Because I have to believe it, that that's what I am, for me to be able to do it. So one of the reasons why we don't share our dreams and goals is because we're scared, right? We're scared that people will laugh at us. We're scared that we're not this thing yet, so we still need to do something to become it. Okay, like let's say you want to become a chef and everybody knows that your cooking is bad. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with this um career of being a chef, but anyway, it is what it is. So you really want to be a chef and you're scared, if you tell your family, your friends, they're going to laugh at you because they know that you either put too much salt or your food has got no taste. However, if you might be surprised, you share this with somebody and then they start coaching you, like, oh no, 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 that thing doesn't require sugar, that thing doesn't require salt, and before you know it, great opportunities have opened. I'll share more videos later in the year about some of the plans and goals that I have embarked on, that people have given me opportunities on. My name is Duncan. Thank you so much for watching. And before I go, one last thing. You guys have heard the soundtrack that's on my videos. It's officially out. The track is officially out. It's by DJ Gwena and The Bartender. So do check it out on Google Play Music, iMusic, I think it's called Apple Music, and all the other ones.